What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop, right here on Pop of his TV. Let's go. Delay reaction.
Yeah, great fire.
When the winner shaking, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Cooper gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner shaking, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Cooper gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. That feeling back up and here one more again. Happy Friday, guys. The weekend is here. Feeling blessed, feeling energized. A great day to get some money. You know what I'm saying? With the games that they have on the slate for today. 8 game card slate tonight. But before we jump into that, y'all know how we do. Let's get a quick recap of yesterday's games. So yesterday it was 8 games on the slate. We had a winning day. We went 5-3. JaY went 2-6 after having a great day the day before. And that's how it goes. It's ups and downs. You just gotta stay the course, keep doing your homework, don't lose your confidence. And sometimes it is okay to fall back. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we gave out 5 locks. We went 3-2, but we did drop the play of the day. And I'm gonna hold that on the chin. No Porzolini. Just because we should have never took Minnesota. We should have never, you should have never came back. Like Mr. T when he told Rocky, you should have never came back. And we should have never took Minnesota. And this is why, not really like a rule, but it can be a rule. Put it in the rule book. Gray, what up? I see you on the check-in. And I do have a rule book of, when you bet and what you should do. But when the team start losing, instead of trying to catch the falling knife and hoping that they bounce back, you probably should just wait till they win a game again. Because out of those 4 games that Minnesota lost, I think they was favored in all 4 of them. We was on 2 of them. Like, nah, they're going to win today because they lost 2. Nah, they're going to win today because they lost 3. They might lose 5 or 6 games in a row. And if you trying to keep riding the train, hoping that the tide turn, it eventually will. They're not a bottom-feeder team. They're going to be in the playoffs. But maybe this is just their time to lose. And yesterday, at home, laying 8.5 or 9.5 against bum-ass Chicago, who they're going to be retiring Derrick Rose jersey, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, I think, or Sunday. Shouts to D Rose of Chicago, stand up. But we should have never took them. And we had other winners. We had Portland. We had Clippers over the Lakers. We had the Spurs Hulk smashing Utah. We had Philadelphia 76ers over the Rockets. And we had Charlotte over Orlando. So we could have chose any other game that we won instead of taking Minnesota. I didn't mean to go on a whole diatribe. Anyway, my record is, y'all know I like to be transparent. My record before we get to today's games is now 349 and 309. So we 40 games above 500, which is good. Far as the play of the day, not so much. We 39, 52, and for 2026, we 8-14. So that's bad. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we are 156, 156, and 1. With that being said, let's get to today's action. First game up on the slate. We got the Houston Rockets out on the road at the Detroit Pistons. And we seen this game early in the season. Pistons rolled up into Houston. I think there was like a 7-point underdog. And we really didn't know who the Pistons was going to be at that time. This was early in the season. You look up now like, oh, shit, they at the top of the East. When the East is in the house, oh, my God. They at the top of the league in the East. The 2 brothers, the 2 Thompson brothers and shit. Houston coming off a loss yesterday. Detroit coming off a win. without their best player, Kate Cunningham. When you look at RotoWire, he might play tonight. But the spread, I don't like it. Houston getting 3.5, sign me up for it. I'm taking the Houston Rockets. I know they on the back-to-back with travel, as Jay would like to say. But when you go from Philly to Detroit, if you are traveling and you've been around, you know that's a hop, skip, and a jump to go to Philly to Detroit. It's not really that, that's 1, 2, 3. So it's not really that strenuous on the body where you got to be on a 7-8 hour flight. You know what I mean? A commercial, you an athlete, your feet is cramped up. You on jet planes, y'all living the best life, y'all good. I think it's going to be no problem. I also like the fact that Kevin Durant, like I'm Kevin Durant, came out last night like basically, niggas, I got to drop 30 on niggas. I got to drop 40 in order for us to win. And I did say that Houston is a little bit challenged because they don't got no jump shot shooting. They'll bully you in the paint with Sagoon and Adams and Clint Capella and, Jabari Smith and all that. But as far as long range shooting, they really don't have it. But all that being said, I like Houston tonight to bounce back. Next game up, we got the Phoenix Suns out on the road. That's a 6, not a 7. Got the Phoenix Suns out on the road at Atlanta. And Phoenix is giving 3.5. Atlanta, they got a victory last game. They did win. They beat Atlanta beat Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis was coming off that road trip with Muhammad, my man, Germany, Brazil, and all that shit. So they is a little tired. Ja Morant did get hurt in that game. He won't be playing tonight. He always hurt, guys. Told y'all, like certain players, you can book that shit. Niggas is not gonna play them games. Or maybe they just saving them because the trade deadline is coming up. Anyway, Atlanta pulled it out, but it wasn't like a fluid victory. It was they was winning and they was losing big and they had to fight back. Phoenix, on the other hand, this is gonna be Jalen Green, second game. He did come off the bench. I don't know if he's gonna be starting tonight. He is gonna play tonight. And y'all know when they bring back players, they win the first game or they lose. Then the second game they lose or they win, depending on which one it is. I'm gonna try my hand though with Phoenix. I like Phoenix. I think they are the better team, and I think they win tonight. I like Phoenix minus the 3.5. Next game up, we got the Sacramento Kings out on the road at Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Bum ass niggas. Every time I took them this year, not every time, but damn near a lot of the times, they fucking lost. They covered and they won against Charlotte the other night. Charlotte almost made a great comeback. And I had Charlotte in that game. So even when I go against them, I lose. But STS-wise, Cleveland has not been a great team this year. Injuries in and out of the lineup. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They given 12.5 tonight. I think Cleveland wins. I'm not rushing to the window to bet on this game. Sacramento was trash. Sprinkle some dirt on them niggas. Maybe some of their players will be out. And not the players that you think. Aha, niggas talking about Russell Westbrook. Oh, he leading them in points, leading them in assists, leading them in rebounds, right? Like the two-time MVP or one-time MVP? Definitely a one-time MVP. And definitely led the lead in triple-doubles for like 2 years straight or something crazy like that. Put some respect on Russ' name. It won't be Zach LaVine. Probably won't be DeMar DeRozan. It'll probably be Westbrook. That's the rumblings anyway, and he deserves his flowers. I like Westbrook. Tonight, though, I'm going to take Cleveland. It's not one of the locks. I'll say that now. It's definitely not one of the locks. But if I had to bet the game, I probably would take the over as well. Probably would take the over 233. Next game, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road at Brooklyn Zoo. Celtics giving 8.5, 7.5 according to CBS. This is what I like to look at, CBS. Hold on 1 second. Kish hit me. I'm on live right now. My bad, guys. When you don't be sending that text back, your girl be like, what took you so long? That should happen to you, don't front. Your girl be like, yo, you better text right back, nigga. Anyway, we seen these two teams play already. Boston is coming off a loss or a win. Yeah, a win to the Pacers. They lost to the Pistons. When you looked up in the beginning of the year, you're like, yo, this ain't gonna be one of the best teams in the East. Cause no Jason Tatum, no Porzingis, no Drew Holiday, no Al Horford. And when you look up, because the Knicks have been on a decline, Celtics is right there. It's Boston, it's the Pistons, and then Boston. Brooklyn is nowhere near in sight. They just got the skin whipped off their ass. Like they came in the house smelling like weed after curfew. Like, boy, if you don't get in that motherfucking room, they whipped the skin. I think that was the worst loss in NBA history for the Nets, right? And this is a team that had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, etc. You know what I mean? James Harden. I don't like the spread. I'm gonna take Boston, but the reason why this is not a lock either, I don't like the spread because it's like, all right, you got the ass, you got your ass and your teeth kicked in, right? Now one of the better teams, even with a better record than the Knicks, is only giving you 7.5, and you on the back-to-back. Oh no, that was the other day. They're not on the back-to-back, but still 7.5. This spread should be like 11 points, 13 points, because they're that much better than them. So I don't like the spread. I'm still going to take Boston. I'm going to lean that way, but I'm not going to the window to bet my money on this game. You can bet at your own risk. I'm going to take Boston for the lean, not money-wise. Next game up, got the New Orleans Pelicans out on the road at the Memphis Grizzlies. As I previously stated, no Ja Morant. Again, my neck, my back, my hamstring, my pinky toe. These new players, like these new niggas, these are some new niggas. Like, listen, I got the money, yo. My pinky hurting. I'm sitting out for 2 weeks till my bone heal back. Wolverine shit is like, bro, it's only a toe, my nigga. Niggas play with their hands wrapped up. Niggas play in the sling. Like, play the game. You're getting paid a lot. But with that being said, we've seen these two teams play twice already. Memphis has beaten them twice by 7 points, and I think by like 8 points in the overtime game. Ja Morant played in one of those games, so it don't really matter in this game. They at home. They got the loss after coming off the road to Atlanta. I think they win tonight. I think they come out, beat a team that they should beat in the Pelicans. So I'm going to roll with the Memphis Grizzlies. Next game up, we got the Indiana Pacers out on the road at OKC. OKC is giving Indiana 16.5, which is a big boy number for obvious reasons. One is at the top of the league, one is at the bottom. We did see these two teams go 7 games last year in the NBA Finals, and I predicted it to be 7 games on the verse. Halliburton and SGA, me and my nigga Great Fire did a fire song called Halliburton and SGA. You know what I mean? Y'all could go check that out. Every year, the last 2 years, we did it for Boston and Dallas, and last year for Indiana and OKC. Both songs super fire. Anyway, we've seen these two teams play earlier in the season as well. SGA didn't play, Home Check didn't play, a lot of their players didn't play. And Indiana ended up beating them by like 18 or 16. I see OKC doing the same, so we're just going to take OKC. I mean, how you going to go against the best team in the league, even though they may not be really up for this game because it's not the same, because Indiana's not the same. They're not a good team. But I still say they beat them. And Indiana might backdoor cover if they up big and they take their players out late. That's a possibility. 2 more games and we out of here. We got the Denver Nuggets out on the road at Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee, they can't wait to get Giannis out of there, or Giannis can't wait to get out of there, or they just lying to us. One of the two. Somebody lying, you know what I mean? With that being said, Milwaukee is giving 7.5, which is a lot of points for a team that's not playing good. Makes me scratch my head and say, damn, you giving 7.5 after been losing? And you lost to them when all 8 players was out. Chad Johnson, fucking Aaron Gordon, Murray didn't play, Joker was out, Chris Brown was out. I was like, damn, and y'all still lost? Only by 4, but you shouldn't have fucking lost. And we had Denver in that game. We had Denver in that game only because y'all know, if y'all watch my channel, I appreciate you. You know some of these games is rigged and scripted. So it was like, watch these niggas win, all 8 players is out, and the Bucks lose. and they lost straight up on the money line. I think the Bucks win tonight. There's no way they giving 7.5. They getting you to jump on Denver. I'm telling you, they getting you to jump on Denver. You're gonna look up like these bum ass Milwaukee Bucks beat these niggas by 13, 14 points tonight. They're gonna blow them out. Watch, they're gonna blow them out. Last game of the night, we got the Toronto Raptors out on the road at Portland Trail Blazers, and we had the Blazers last night. Toronto giving 3.5. I like the Blazers. I like the Blazers to win tonight. Don't get me wrong, Toronto has been playing well. They are 4 games better, so the spread is about right. But no travel, a back-to-back, but no travel. When you look at RotoWire, still no RJ Barrett, who I like to see in the lineup. Well, he's questionable, but I like to see Barrett in the lineup. For whatever reason, he brings a different dynamic to their team. Not saying he's one of the best players in the league, but for that system and how they go, when he's in the lineup, it's all systems go. But I like Portland. I think Portland going to win outright tonight, so I'm taking Portland. With that being said, let's get to the theme music, and then let's get to the locks.
When the winner checking, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner checking, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, guys. Here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. It's 8 games. We're gonna go 4 games. We ain't gonna be greedy. We going with Portland. We going with Memphis. We going with Phoenix. And the play of the day is the Houston Rockets for that revenge from that first game of the season when they lost to the Detroit Pistons at home, even on the back-to-back. They're going to win tonight. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. Y'all can let me know who you like. Let me know who you taking and who you putting your money on. All I'm asking is that you hit the like button so I can stay in the algorithm. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV, NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this money.